Hey guys, end of 2021. A few weeks back, I went out and tried a bowl of A5 Wagyu ramen, and it got me thinking that I'd actually like to end the year on a really good meal. So today we've gone out to the back streets of Sendai, Japan, to an area where, well, there's a tight fit. That's a squeeze right there. That is rumored to have the single best ramen shop in all of Japan. So when you go to a Japanese ramen shop, you're gonna have a menu like that. That is a dirty menu. But if you really want to get a real taste for that ramen shop, for its broth and its noodles, you should almost always go for just the base ramen. Ramen 一つお願いします。
ラーメンはいラーメン一つお願いします。Hello.
The reviews for this place are off the chart. And the water glasses are insanely clean. This is a great start. Dare I drink it?
はい、ラーメンです。
You couldn't have even splurged. Oh, I almost dropped the camera off you. You couldn't have even splurged for like the. That wasn't even cup noodles, was it?
Miso ramen from Lawson's, no less.
So I eat it now.
Eat the ramen. Eat this premium ramen.
Look at this.
The way it's been in there for about what 90 minutes now. That's the soggiest bowl of shit.
It's it's like the water didn't even make it to the bottom.
Go on, have a bite, dude. Have a bite of the. That lady said have a bite noodle, as if that's your name. How was? Yeah.
I've had worse.
Well, that's a little bit worrying.
So, welcome to Chris's studio. Congrats on the studio.
Thank you very much. Do you like the ramen? Do you like my ramen shop?
It's the worst ramen in Japan.
People come from far and wide to eat my ramen.
They really don't.
Yeah.
I got here, I don't know, like an hour or so ago. And we started off by Chris giving me a full tour of the shop. It was my first time to ever see it.
1980s ramen set, complete with a delicious, tasty bowl of ramen. And my favourite, a singing bird that sings. So, can you read that? Yeah?
Gyoza.
Gyoza, so kanji for gyoza. A working Pac-Man game, which I'm not overly great at, but we have the neon lights here. Yeah, it looks like a real kind of ramen shop though. I love the weathered sort of details here. Check this out. Even though this is, what, 2 months old now? It looks like it's been here a heck of a lot longer than that. Got a ladle here for cooking my delicious homemade ramen. Maybe you'll have some.
Is there actually running water here at all?
You bet there isn't. Well, there's running vodka, put it that way. But no, there's no running water. Couldn't afford that. My favourite angle in the ramen shop is sort of looking down here. When you have those neon lights down there that look so beautiful. The Maneki Neko, or the Lucky Cat, sake sign. This game of drinks here, this is inspired by Akira. You've seen the movie Akira, the bar Tetsuo and Canada go and drink at. They have one of these out front, covered in tape in the same position, which is very clever by the design company. This is what I call Jack the Ripper alleyway, because it looks like the sort of place Jack the Ripper would have murdered people. This whole sort of wall moves so I can actually turn it, which I've been using to great effect. So often when I did my like reveal video with the guys, I had them come down here and I turned that wall to block off the street, and then they took off their blindfolds and they were immersed in it. They couldn't see outside of the set, so that was really cool. But this is like 1960s Japan influence, that's 1980s kind of cyberpunky influence. And then there's a big neon light there, it says Mega Denki. Big electronics store, and my face, rather narcissistically, is on this wall here. The design team did that just randomly. I would have liked Natsuki more, thought that would have been cool. But, you know, it's cool. The coolest thing is a bit of the studio no one ever sees, and it's here. This is like a vent. What do you call this? A manhole?
Manhole.
And it's got the Abroad in Japan logo like die cast into it. And nobody ever sees that because that's like hidden. And that's the coolest thing about this set, right? So many things are sort of hidden away, and I'm constantly discovering things. Like This box here, this electronic box, I only recently discovered there's lights underneath, and that switches it on, makes it like something is happening inside. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Something burning, smouldering away within. Got little handles here that don't turn. And then this is a whole ramen shop named Ramen Shop Chris, I think, or Liz. Chris. Again, a bit of the set nobody ever sees, so it's kind of sad. There is a working menu here with things that I cannot cook, like, got cheap standard ramen there, 500 yen. Pretty reasonably priced ramen, isn't it?
I think that the gift I've gotten you is gonna fit well in here. Do you want to open it?
I want to open it. What we got?
There you go.
Whoa. Alright.
I wanted to get Chris something for the studio that would fit the studio, but that didn't exist.
Oh.
And after way too much time searching, I found something that I think would be a good addition.
This is a gift of the Christmas variety, it says here. Is it something Christmassy?
Not at all.
No.
Not in the least.
To abroad in Japan from Tokyo Lens. Let me guess, it's your merchandise. It's a shamisen plushie.
It's a shamisen plushie. It's just a big
available
one.
now on the Norm website. I love unwrapping things. It's just fun, isn't it?
It is.
I haven't felt in the Christmas spirit much this year. It's just everything, so it's nice to unwrap things. Ooh! What have we got here? Oh no, not a crane game. Not a crane game, Norm. Oh, that's pretty cool. Shit. Candy Arcade. Beat the Candy Arcade before the music stops. What kind of music?
I have no idea. I don't have the
so cool.
slightest clue.
That's really cool. Choking hazard. Small parts, not for children. I'm not a fan of crane games. I haven't had very good experiences with them, but I like the idea of having my very own crane game. Because I've got a gacha machine, I've got the Pac-Man arcade, so crane games are the only thing that's missing from the £400 studio. So that's bloody damn cool. Oh, it smells awful, it really does. It just ruined my studio. Honestly, this is more appetising, and this is a plastic replica of ramen. This is like it's pretty impressive though. Like on camera, this looks like the real deal. I can't ever get over it. That is the real deal, and it looks and tastes like shite.
Does Lawson Cup Noodle count as the real deal now?
No,
Real deal.
But yeah, what do you think of the studio? What do you think of the delicious ramen? I love the little opening you just did. It's pretty cool.
Honestly, the studio itself, it's hard to say something that hasn't already been said. I watched the video. We had Pete and everybody in.
Yeah, their reactions are great. I'm not very good at reacting to things. When this was built, I was away doing a video, and I came back on the last day when they just finished. And there was a team of about 5 or 6 people, and they'd worked tirelessly over those 3 days to implement it and build it in here. And I came in, I'm like, I was like in awe, but I'm not someone who's good at being like, oh my god. I was like, wow, it's great. Oh, and they all looked dead and dishevelled. They absolutely hated me, and I don't feel my reaction was, good enough. I think they wouldn't be going, it's oh my god, fucking shit, and I was like, oh wow, yeah, it's great. It took me days. Even now, I'm still soaking it all in. But
So how has 2021 been for you?
It's exceeded expectations. Doing the set. When I started this year, I didn't realise I was going to get a set. I didn't really think I was going to get a set.
When did that hit you?
Well, it was only in August this year that I sort of decided it was time to do it, and so only from then did I think of it was going to happen. Like, this has been in my mind for years, to have like a set design, a backdrop that's like TV film level quality. But then a guy that I know knew someone that worked for this company that did this, a company called Judy, and then that's what happened. But other things like meeting Ken Watanabe. The documentary you've made, it's a good documentary. It's nothing overly special, but for me, it was just meeting him was a big deal. Given that for years I joked about like meeting Ken Watanabe, and then there he is, just sitting in front of me having a coffee and just chatting. It was really surreal. Journey across Japan. Try not to die in a Cessna. So we flew over Sakurajima Volcano and in caves and things. That was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Did I tell you I actually got a call from Kagoshima Airport. They wanted to make a video for a sign that's going to be playing in the airport on a 15-second loop.
That's crazy.
And I got out there, and they drove me over to the hangar, and it was the Cessna.
Oh my god, you're the guy with the beard from the video in June. That's awesome.
Put up 2 Cessnas flying in formation, which you would have loved.
I don't know if I would. One Cessna was enough for me. Let alone having another Cessna crash into me halfway. But for the most part, I look at this year and think this is probably the best year that I've ever had as a YouTuber, as a human being. I think it's probably been the best year I've had creatively. So, but thank you for being a part of that. With Journey Across Japan, we couldn't have done it without you. And your incredible scream in the cave when you discovered.
Literally the only time that I get mentioned in the entire series.
It is, isn't it?
I did everything I could to stay out of reflections and everything. I wanted to be that silent cameraman in the background. And as soon as I screamed in that cave, I knew. I was like, damn, Chris is going to mention it to me.
The scream that defined the year.
This is going to be the point where Chris is like, oh yeah, this was Norm.
Sounds like somebody like standing on a dog. It's a strange noise. It's a bad noise. What about you? You have a good year?
It's been a good year. I ended the year with a project with my buddy Mitch where we got our boat licenses. And
yeah, well done. I might have got a studio, but you got a boat license. Not exactly Captain Kirk, is it? But wow, well done. Yeah, that's pretty cool though.
No,
I don't think I could ever do that. Captain Norm. I mean, when I was growing up, I always wanted to be a pirate, and now I can make that happen.
There we go.
I can actually get on your boat with a sword and an eye patch and fucking...
Is that why Natsuki's been a pirate? You're living vicariously through him?
Absolutely. But now I'll be the pirate on your boat.
Fantastic. Please don't lose your
Buccaneering excitement.
Well, thank you so much to all of you. Stay healthy, stay well. I hope that the rest of your year is beautiful and that next year gets off to a great start.
Absolutely. Have a good one, guys. Let's make it a good one.
Real soon.
And don't be sure to stop by for the ramen. Unmissable.
Do we put it in a bag now?
In the toilet? I don't know. somewhere very far away from here. God.
That is... Poor choices were made today.
Is it actually going in the toilet? Can I go in the toilet?
It's only one way to find out. Is Chris really afraid of flying, or is that a bit for the videos? And I have the definitive proof that it's not a bit, because I took a 9-hour Shinkansen ride back from Kyushu?
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
Because you refused to fly back.
I didn't really want to fly back off to Japan, yeah. I would have done it.
I've never spent so long on a train in my life.
And also there was a lot of equipment. But yeah, no, I don't like flying. And the fear that I had going in the Cessna was real. Yeah. I think that comes through in the video. I don't think you can fake. If that was faked, then that's good acting on my part. Well, I'm not that good at acting.
The noodles have just
It smells like just chemicals. It's just shit. It's really horrible. You've ruined my studio.